Don't ever let someone tell you that a partnership is watering you down, because it does nothing but add value.
This is the kind of conversations that, a year ago was French to me. It was like,
Yeah,
I couldn't absorb all this. I couldn't take it in. And I know there was a time in your life when it was like that too, when you were
oh, absolutely.
financials and looking over stuff. You're like, what does the DSCR even mean? You know what I mean? And that trying to figure it out.
Well, when we started making flow charts, I mean, even Jamie, like, he started doing horizontal flow charts and vertical with LLC structures. And he even got me thinking a little bit. I'm like, wait a second, I'm not even at that level. Wait, let me think about this. So him and I like really countered ourselves nicely, because he would raise the bar on service businesses, because there's a whole different avenue of write-offs and structuring on service businesses, because you get that 179 effect with trucks and buying businesses, goodwill, right? So you can expect a lot of things faster, and you need to break that up so you maximize that per LLC. And I mean, the amount of data that I learned from him and he learns from me it's the extreme of partnerships, where don't ever let someone tell you that a partnership is watering you down, because it does nothing but add value. If it's a different or something that you don't know, that you've never met, you've never been in that type of business, partner with that, try to understand it, mitigate your risk in the front end, but you're more or less betting on the horse than anything, than the business, because a service business can work in many, many environments, right? And it's usually just the horse that screws it up, right? He's either not answering his phone, or he's got bad service, or he's screwing people over when you're betting on the horse.
Right.
And that's why I bet on Jamie, because I knew that the guy answers his phone at 5 a.m. or 12 p.m. I saw the guy in Haddocks at 2 a.m.
No, I was watching the same show. I was watching the same show at home. I was like, holy shit, look at this guy.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Look at what he's doing. Look,
He invented the attic uploads, like the attic selfies, where you're like, where he's next to an air handler and everybody's like, whoa, like this guy doesn't stop. But that's betting on the horse, right? That's why when people invest in businesses, it's like everybody knows air conditioning is needed and it's not going anywhere, right? But if you bet on the wrong horse and the guy doesn't leverage right, or if he doesn't have a good back office, shit slips by if they're not collecting the debt, right?
dude, and that's one of the things that I've been more impressed with watching his growth is it's like you see the picture where he's got 50 employees in front. You know what I mean? I've got 3. I'm like, bro, like what's that just the amount of thought it takes to build that structure out where you've got superintendents or whatever y'all call them, running the employees, and you're just getting the pertinent information, and then make tough decisions. I seen a post where he had to let some plumbers go after y'all acquired the plumbing.
Oh, dude, the first day, like we knew that the culture was wrong. We had to clean house, because if you have one person in there and they're spending even 10 minutes complaining about the business or change, and everybody else is listening to it, think how many hours people are burning. All their energy's burned up on negativity. So we had to clean house on it. Every person that Jamie brings in, he brings them in because they're going to make money, and we're going to make money on the split of having them in house. So they got to have value, right? To pay themselves and to pay us. And really, Jamie's all he is just making sure that everything stays in alignment, so that people as employees can trust him and the service is going to get done right. And that's why that I taught him is that he goes, well, what is this SBA? Like, he didn't even know about business association and the loan structure. And that's our first deal. So literally within 6 months of us closing our first deal, we're in DFW, and we're already signing loan docs to do $1 million loan for DFW Heat and AC, right? And that's where it's like, boom, that partnership gave him massive value, because I had a bunch of liquidity at the time. He wanted to have a service business with not a lot of assets and used trucks, right? So I proved some liquidity on his behind for his side, and then he proved that he had the resume to do it. He's been doing it AC for 10 years. You get whatever pieces that you have in your life and you put that shit together. That's the only way you're going to run in life. You put that shit together with other people that that has this other piece that you're missing, and you join together. Partnerships are so key. You cannot be everything. You can't even be 10%, like you can only be so much.